Yeah, when I grew up in Regina, it was a very athletic family. My parents both played sports till we were probably till I was about 25, 30. They were both still playing. So it was very natural in our household. I had an older brother who was into sports. And it was just a natural progression for all of us to just kind of try everything. We were always encouraged to do everything when we were young, whether it be football, baseball, volleyball, hockey. We kind of went through everything, and that's just kind of how our household operated. Yeah, it was great. I mean, that was obviously when you win, you create a bond for life that you wouldn't necessarily have. That group was very special. We had a lot of guys from not only Saskatchewan, but from Western Canada. I know a lot of us kind of were brought up in a similar fashion and went through the ranks in a different way, but all ended up in the same place, and fortunate enough to be alongside those guys to raise that cup that we'd all dreamt about forever. The biggest thing that evolved as a leader was just to learn. I learned from different guys all along the way. When I was younger, I learned from my parents and my brother. As I got older, I had certain coaches, I had teammates that really made an emphasis on how to do things, how the right way to do things was. And I always kind of took little bits and pieces along the way. And I think leadership, part of it is a natural thing. That's as part of who I am. Understanding that you're not the smartest guy in the room all the time, and you need to learn along the way and make adjustments. And I was able to do that for most of my career, and right up until the end, I was still learning from the young kids at the end on how to do things. And the thing I valued most is I always put an emphasis on the fact that I was never going to ask anybody to do anything I wouldn't do myself. And so that was part of the way I led, and part of the way I went about my daily routine. You know what? That's a hard thing to say. I was very fortunate, very lucky to be part of some good teams, and I think that I think I still will go back to the World Juniors, the year we won. The most memorable year was the year we lost, to tell you the truth. I learned the most about myself and about what it takes to win on that stage. When I lost the World Juniors the first time, and we got back in Grand Forks and won it the next year. And obviously winning a gold medal on Canadian soil in Vancouver was also one of the highlights.
Ryan Getzlaf reached the pinnacle of hockey success early in his career and maintained an elite level of play throughout 17 NHL seasons. A dynamic player and leader, Getzlaf's tenure was defined by his ability to dominate offensively while leading teams to championship success. Raised in an athletic family in Regina, where his brother Chris became a Saskatchewan Roughriders icon, Ryan excelled in multiple sports before ultimately committing to hockey. His rapid development saw him transition from the under-15 AA Regina Rangers into major junior hockey with the Calgary Hitmen, where he blossomed into a top-tier prospect. Selected 54th overall in the 2000 Western Hockey League draft, Getzlaf grew roughly half a foot before joining the Hitmen as a 16-year-old, making an immediate impact in the WHL. Over 4 seasons, he played 233 games and registered 215 points. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim selected Getzlaf 19th overall in the 2003 NHL draft, launching a professional career that would see him become synonymous with the franchise and set multiple team records. He played his entire 1,282-game NHL career with Anaheim, scoring 319 goals and amassing 1,139 points, nearly a point per game. A key contributor to the Ducks' first-ever Stanley Cup victory in 2007, Getzlaf recorded 17 points in 21 playoff games to help secure the championship, alongside future SHHOF inductees Chris Kunitz and Travis Moen. Named captain of the Ducks in 2010, Getzlaf led with distinction for 12 seasons, making him the longest-serving captain in franchise history. His powerful presence extended beyond the NHL, as he proudly represented Canada in 9 international tournaments over a 14-year span. He played a crucial role in securing 5 gold medals, including back-to-back Olympic titles at Vancouver 2010 and Sochi 2014, the 2016 World Cup of Hockey, and World Junior Gold in 2003 and 2005. Getzlaf's impact on the game extended into his post-playing career. In 2024, he joined the NHL's Department of Player Safety, bringing his first-hand knowledge to the league's decision-making process. That same year, Hockey Canada named him a player relations advisor for the country's men's hockey team in preparation of the 2025 Four Nations Face-Off and 2026 Winter Olympics. A true hockey icon, Getzlaf's legacy is one of excellence, leadership, and an unwavering commitment to the sport. Inducted into the Saskatchewan Sports Hall of Fame in 2023, his contributions to the game continue to inspire future generations.